Welcome back to NJ.com. Matt Stanmeyer here once again with my man Bob Bear, our high school baseball expert from the Star-Ledger. So much to get to. We're going to jump right into the baseball action. The Diamond Classic. You were down there in South Jersey this weekend,
right.
And boy, was this a big story. We had Buena, this small public school, knock off 3 parochials
right.
to win the Diamond Classic. Coming out of nowhere, they took down Holy Spirit, Gloucester Catholic, our #1 team that hadn't lost to a team from Jersey all year, and then St. Augustine. Teams, like you mentioned, they were 63-5 combined. How did Buena do this?
It's incredible, really. If you talk to the scribes down in the South who have covered them all year, they can't believe it. If you speak to George West, their coach, after the game, he said there is no explanation for it.
Right.
But the big thing was they weren't afraid of those teams, and they went out to compete. Now, if you look at those two, if you look at Buena on the field against any one of those 3 teams, they look like they forgot to eat their Wheaties because they look smaller physically, and they are. But they had so much heart. They played so well. They just hung in there. They kept the games. They kept themselves in the games. The first one, Gloucester Catholic, starter Justin Gary did a great job for 5 innings. He left trailing. They came back, big 6th inning, and they win the game 4-3. Just incredible. And Gary gets the big hit. And then in the final against St. Augustine, and that's just a slugfest. Now everybody's out of pitchers. The kid for Buena's just hanging in there, and they go to the bullpen and a rally in the last inning, and a 9-6-2 relay on the last play of the game gets the potential tying run at the plate. Jeez. It was Gary, the right fielder, again involved. He throws to shortstop Anthony Lopez, and Manny Colon, the big junior catcher, sitting there, catches the ball with plenty of time to get the runner, and the party began.
I guess it's a fitting end. I mean, for a team like that, what a way to end the whole tournament. I mean, great job by them, and because of that, they enter our tournament, or our top 20 poll at number 16.
Right.
And our top 20 this week has definitely a Group 2 flavor to it. We have 4 teams in the top 20 who are Group 2s. You got Robbinsville at 8, West Essex at 13,
right.
Buena at 16, and then Voorhees at 20.
Right.
What do you think of this week's top 20?
Well, I like it every week. I mean, not everyone likes it every week. I think every week it's an outstanding top 20.
Right.
It takes a lot of work, a lot of hours go into it, a lot of game watching, and it is what it is every week. It's going to change a little bit. It's baseball. But I think that Group 2 theme has been there all year. It's just a great group the last couple of years in Robbinsville, West Essex, Buena, and Voorhees in there, number 20. Just outstanding teams, and there's more good teams in Group 2, and anything could happen.
Right.
You have Hackettstown, it's just on the fringe, and there's so many good teams, and it just shows you this dog is up for grabs this year.
And now the only unbeaten team left in the top 20 is Don-Bosco-Prep. They move into the top spot, so we'll see if they stay that way.
Right.
And then moving along, the state tournament starts this week. It already started on Monday. Bob's already been out covering some games. One of the most intriguing sections is Central Jersey Group 4. You got Steinert, you got Jackson, you got Manalapan.
Right.
3 teams that could win the state championship all in the same section.
Right.
Is this the toughest section?
It is. I think if you look at Group 4, Section 2, as far as balance goes in depth, it's very similar. But as far as high power teams that are capable of winning the state championship, Central Jersey Group 4 has it. And once you get to that semifinal, and if everything plays out like we think it will, I mean, Steinert, Jackson, and Manalapan should still be in the mix. And if you do, you're going to have some big heavyweight clashes.
Right.
And 2 teams are not going to make it through a section. 2 of those 3, and that's hard to believe, but sometimes it works out that way.
Right. Heck of a section, and Bob's going to be out all week covering the baseball action. The state tournament's going to be in full swing. Make sure you're going to NJ.com and checking our high school baseball blog, and also pick up the Star-Ledger for all the recaps and results. We'll see you next time.